Hi, my name's Tim Milton. I've been asked to record this video so that you can take and see what kind of person I am and what kind of teacher I might be for you. So first of all, question number 1. Would you please tell us about your educational background? I have a bachelor's degree in archaeology from Simon Fraser University. As well, I pursued a career in psychology when I was in university, but I got 3 years into it and realized that that was not for me. During my time when I was studying psychology, I was especially interested in child psychology. So I've taken many classes where I had to work with special needs children, and I actually did some mentorship while I was in university. Number 2, please describe your personality to us. I'm a funny person. I can see the humor in pretty much every situation. I like to entertain. I like to have fun. I like to make people laugh. And I use that skill when I'm teaching children because a happy child learns better than an unhappy child. Number 3, please describe your experiences as an English teacher in Korea. Well, I've been in Korea for 10 years, and oh, my phone is about to die. And being in Korea for 10 years, I've taught everything from kindergarten children to elementary children to middle and high school children and even adults. I find that kindergarten children are the most fun to teach, pretty much because they see the good in everything, and they're eager to learn stuff. Middle school children are not very eager, but that's because Korean society puts so much pressure on them, and they're not used to that pressure, because as elementary school children, they're pretty much allowed to do whatever they like. Now, I enjoy teaching young children because of this fact. I would prefer to always teach young children, children under the age of 13, just because they're easier to get along with, they're easier to relate to, and more importantly, the world seen through a child's eyes is far more enjoyable than the world seen through a teenager's or an adult's eyes. Let's see the next question. What do you think your strengths and weaknesses are as an English teacher? Well, my strength is my humor. The fact that I can make anything entertaining is a really positive thing in a classroom setting. However, I do have weaknesses as well, like every person. My biggest weakness is the fact that I expect children to give me the respect that they give a Korean teacher. So when they talk, and I've told them not to, it can make me upset. Or when they speak Korean and I've asked them not to, it can make me upset. And because of this, I've tried to take and learn more patience. Working with children, you always have to have lots and lots of patience. Without patience, you can't teach, because every child is different and every child requires a different amount of work and input. Now, if you work with adults, you can just come up and present the information and it's up to them to learn it. But with children, you have to make them interested. So my humor helps me in that, but my expectations of them behaving and giving me the respect that they give Korean teachers sometimes can make me upset when they don't do that. How do you deal with students who don't pay attention in class? Well, first, I try to encourage them to pay attention. I may make them the focus of what we're doing. For example, I might use them in a dialogue we're doing, so they have to pay attention because they're part of the action. If that doesn't work, then I might take and try to get other children to engage them in the classroom activity, to require them to take and pay attention. And ultimately, if they continue to not pay attention, I may have to resort to minor punishment, or more likely I'll have a Korean teacher talk to them and try and explain to them that when they don't pay attention, it makes other children not able to pay attention, and it makes it so it's hard for everyone to learn and everyone to have fun. Always try to take and put a positive spin on what you can get them to do. Never be negative if you can. Next. Number 6. What do you think the teacher's role is in class? A teacher is there to lead children into learning something. Our jobs aren't just to present information. Our jobs are to encourage and support them in the learning process. If we don't make it interesting, if we don't make it something they want to participate in, they won't participate, and consequently they won't learn. We have to take and engage a child. That's why I like teaching young children. They're easier to engage, and they see things very differently than adults and teenagers do. Teenagers and adults usually are very, very caught up in the I have to succeed, I have to work hard. Well, young children are more caught up in the imagination, the joy, the excitement of learning, which makes them easier to engage, easier to keep their attention, and they also take and learn a lot faster because of that. All right. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.